everyone. So today I'm going to talk about the conscious, subconscious, superconscious, and the unconscious. And we're going to relate it to the Law of One Tarot because I love doing that. And as always, I will link the Yusue blog that has been a huge inspiration to create this vlog and for me to compare what Mateus Di Stefano channels with the Law of One Tarot. Okay, so let's talk about what each of these four ideas are. Now, consciousness. Where does consciousness begin? We think consciousness is so expansive, right? Well, consciousness, if you imagine, you've probably seen this iceberg example before in your life. So how it works is you've got your superconscious up above. So your superconscious over here is air energy. The iceberg is huge, but only 20% of the iceberg is what we can see. So this is what lies above. This is what comes into your awareness. This is your consciousness. Whatever is below is your unconscious. Unconscious and subconscious are two different things. So the water around the iceberg is your subconscious. So let's say that again. The air around the iceberg up top, above, is your superconscious mind. Okay? The conscious mind is the actual material. It's the iceberg that's right above the waterline. And the unconscious, which is 80% of the iceberg, is what we can't see this, right? So that is your unconscious. It's still material. It's right here. It's material. It's underneath. It caused the Titanic to sink. Okay? So that is the unconscious. All the water around this iceberg is your subconscious. So your conscious mind is whatever thoughts that come to your awareness. It's very personal. It's a perception. It is whatever reality you are creating in your mind. It's material. It's your mind. Not only your mind, but let's just call it your mind complex for now. All right? The unconscious underneath what you are not aware of. Your consciousness is absolutely not aware of what goes on in your unconscious. The unconscious is the place where memories are stored. It's where feelings are stored. And it's your impulses, like that fight or flight. That's your unconscious mind, okay? It's material. It's in the functions of your brain. Material, that's the unconscious. It's the animal mind circling over and over. What is influencing the unconscious is your subconscious. It is influencing the decisions and behaviors that you have because the subconscious holds your beliefs, values, and habits. So if the subconscious mind is the water that's compressing the unconscious mind, so the subconscious compresses the unconscious, which stores the feelings and impulses. This over here, if you don't use it to help you, can destroy you and is the main reason a lot of us in this third density cannot get to our goals. So if this is what's happening underneath consciousness, so let's call this water line here. This water line is your consciousness as well, okay? So that's huge. Consciousness is expansive. The sub underneath is whatever's underneath the water, below. As above, the air is your superconscious. And the superconscious is, I'm just going to read this to you. It's the things in life that we don't have control over, but they happen for our best interest. So for example, breathing. How the hell do we breathe? How does breath come in, just like it did for me just now, and help my heartbeat, get my organs going? Like, how does that happen? Through the superconscious. The superconscious also gives you those ideas that are breakthroughs for you that happen here and there. You get like this download. That is all air energy. So that is your superconscious mind. The one thing I want to say here is your superconscious mind is not your higher self. It is not your higher self. It is very separate from the higher self. Okay, so now, because I'm already almost 6 minutes in, let's relate the superconscious, conscious, unconscious, and subconscious to the Law of One Tarot. So I want to take, and remember, this is my opinion. I do not know if this is true or not, okay? This is just what I feel. I feel like it's right. I don't know. Maybe it's not. It could not, and maybe it isn't. If you have a separate, different opinion, please let me know what it is. All right, so let's talk about, forget the magician for a second. Let's talk about her. She is your subconscious mind. Look at her veil. It's all hidden. It's all hidden. So she is the, can you see her? Man, she is right there underwater. Oh, let's put her here actually. She's right there underwater, okay? The High Priestess, subconscious mind complex, okay? So a huge part of the subconscious mind, I want to introduce this in this vlog today. I haven't done this before, I don't think, is the Hermit. The Hermit is also part of the subconscious, but the Hermit is your body complex. And if you look at this Hermit right here, does this dude look happy? Does he look happy? No, not at all. He doesn't look happy to me. He looks stressed, man. He looks like he's been through a lot of stuff. And he's got like a DNA thing on his turban. We'll talk about that in just a second. So the subconscious mind also, it's got the mind complex, but like I've said in previous vlogs, the subconscious mind is water, right? And now I'm going to relate it all. So since the subconscious mind is water, the subconscious mind isn't contained in the mind. This is where language is deceptive for us. And man, this is why the universe doesn't use language. They use vibration. But anyways, so the subconscious mind is actually held in the water of your body. If you watch my shorts videos and everything I've been saying in the last little while, the subconscious mind is the water in your body, the cells, the organs, everywhere. So 80% of us is water. Now you see, it is the ocean. That is us. All right. And then the spirit complex of the subconscious mind is the Tower card. I'm not going to tell you why yet. I'll tell you maybe in the next vlog because I got to move on to the unconscious mind. So what is the unconscious mind? The unconscious mind is the Empress. The Empress in the Law of One Tarot is the mind complex. She's the catalyst and she is the cause and effect of everything that happens in third density. The cause and effect of what? Until you realize what, or come to consciousness and bring awareness and bring different perspectives into life. The superconscious is different perspectives. Got to change reality. Got to change perspective to do that. Before you do that, she is the unconscious mind, and the cause and effect for her will always be compression of these water waves from her, him, and the Tower card. The mind complex of the subconscious mind, the body complex, which holds everything. Our body is the subconscious mind, and the Tower card, which we'll talk about in another vlog. So the Empress, the Empress, the cause and effect, the unconscious mind. I wanted to talk about more, but we won't. So, you know what, we will. I want to bring the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune in our third density, which is the unconscious, is basically the wheel of cause and effect. Okay, so it is the wheel of karma, and it is run in the beginning of life. This wheel of karma, wheel of consciousness, wheel of choice, the choices that you make, because in the third density, she wants self-awareness. She's craving self-awareness. That's the polarity, the other side of it. She wants to become self-aware. That's why the sun circle is around her mind. But she has this polarity to get over, the duality that this subconscious mind, this water that keeps constricting her due to all of the past beliefs, values, and habits that she has. And this water, by the way, is not only from your childhood up until now. This is all of you. All past lives, everything you've done in the past. That's why the Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Karma, Wheel of Choice, which is our body complex, also held within the body of our cells and organs. This Wheel of Fortune will spin based on her, the High Priestess, him, how much low vibration, meaning when I say low vibration, what I mean is how many fear thoughts do you have throughout your day? 80%? Well, guess what? Then your Wheel of Fortune is going to spin to the negative 80% of the time. What the High Priestess wants, which is the unconscious mind, she wants you to bring her to consciousness. So this Wheel of Fortune in your body through your chakras, she gets to make the choice, can begin to spin to the positive, to consciousness, to awareness, to other perceptions, so that she can then embrace the superconscious, which is the magician. The magician is our true will. The magician is also the matrix of the mind. The magician helps you break out of the matrix if you embrace him. So then, now that we've talked about all of this, who's conscious? Who's your personal consciousness? Oh my gosh, who could that be? Oh, this isn't gonna stick. Okay, the Emperor. The Emperor is the mind complex of the experience that you're gonna have. So the experience, the Emperor, I have always said, is not your outward experience. That again is a language problem. This experience is more expansive. So the Emperor is looking for an expansive experience because consciousness lies in expansion. When you expand, you change perspective and you get to the reality that you want to get to. And to do that, you have to come from love and understanding, which is where the emperor lives, because the Emperor is love, understanding, experience, and rhythm. So you've got to get out of the rhythm of what's happening under the sea, because there's a lot of garbage under the sea, right? Like, we human beings have just polluted everything. But then there's also a lot of gold under the sea. There's a lot to discover there's a lot of beauty under the sea. And in order to see the beauty, you gotta go see the garbage. And the High Priestess, the subconscious mind, the hermit, the tower, that's what they help you do. That's when you get to access your superconscious. And that is how these vibes work together. I'll do another one because I want to talk about how two negatives, because these two repel. These are feminine energy, two negatives. They repel, right? But why am I saying that this one is just compressing her? I'll tell you in the next vlog. And these are two positives. Two positives repel each other, right? But how do they receive from one another? I'll let you know in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.